Oh, hi.
Hello.
Welcome to another crochet video.
I wasn't sure who was going to talk, so I was like, welcome. Welcome back to Granny by Nature Crochet. My name is Maddie. This is my mom, Janet. Fingers.
I'm here, but I'm a sweaty mess right now, so.
Today is the last day of the current heat wave.
Mm-hmm.
We just got to make it through today. My head's going to explode.
It's awful.
So hot. Ugh. But anyway, you don't want to hear about all that. You want to hear about yarn and crochet. Me too.
Tell us about the yarn, lady.
Well, today is Wednesday, so we did go out shopping. It's our usual shopping day. And, oh, I just remembered the AC's on, but we need it.
We need
I
it
hope
today.
this audio is not crap, but, like, we literally cannot turn it off right now.
I don't care.
I'm sorry, guys. It's brutal. But we did go shopping. We went to Michael's, and we took advantage of some coupons, some vouchers. You know how it is.
Coupon life.
Coupon life. Gotta love it. So, first things first, let's go over what we got. This is little Michael's haul. So, first things first, we had a 50% off one item coupon that was sent out, I think, to like everybody on the Joann mailing list, because now that Michael's bought the intellectual property and some of the house brands of Joann, they were like, come on over to Michael's. I mean, we love Michael's already, but yeah, if you're looking to make the transfer, make sure you use that 50% off coupon, because I think it's only good until the 28th.
They didn't have to convince us,
No.
but don't tell them that.
So, because that was only on full price items, like non-sale items, we were like, let's check out the Halloween stuff, because that's not on sale yet. So you got this beautiful velvety pillow.
It's so cush.
It's so nice. It's this beautiful purple color. I don't know if you can really see the color because
It
we
is
have the shade
showing
pulled
up.
down. It is, okay.
Yeah.
So it's a velvety purple, and then there's some, I don't know, appliques on here.
Yeah.
We got bats, we got trees, we got a crow.
It's like punch rugs almost.
Almost, yeah. It's really nice.
It's very spooky.
Yeah.
It goes with my whole theme of dead inside and my skellies, and I like nice pillows that are nice to lay on, because they had a lot of not nice pillows,
Like cutesy, but not
beautiful but uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like with beading and with sequins, and I don't want to wake up with the thing on my face.
So this you could actually like use
Yeah.
as a pillow. And we are a Halloween family. We love Halloween year round. My brother, it's like his favorite holiday.
I like the Munsters.
Yeah. So very excited that the Halloween stuff is out at Michael's. So this pillow was originally $30, and then with the coupon we got it for $15. So enjoy.
Thank you. I'll put that up here for now.
All right. I'm sure if we put that flat on the couch lamp, we would be like, oh, this is nice.
This is for me.
Yeah. Would you like that? Oh.
She said, I want the heat to stop.
Yeah. Last day of the heat wave, Lammy. All right. So we also got yarn, of course.
I mean,
Yeah. Well, okay, here's an update, too. We always like to check what the Sweet Snuggle situation looks like, and it seems like they still just have those few colors with the new skeins of, like, baby green, the,
purple.
the lilac color. I can't remember the actual name of it, but it's like that light purple.
Lavender?
It might be lavender. It's either lavender or lilac or something like that. But, yeah, they haven't been bringing in other, and there's a lot of the silver too, which is, it looks like good quality. And I saw somebody post a picture of the label, and those skeins are new. Like, they were made in the last few months. So I think they're still working on the rollout. We'll probably see some more colors come out soon, but nothing new to report on that front. But they did have the Cozy Cub. If you guys watched our video last week, you saw we went to town on that Cozy Cub yarn.
Well, we double dipped today.
We did get some more today. They also have the Posh Pearl, and I checked on the app today, and I didn't check the Posh Pearl, but I know the Cozy Cub is up there now, because I know a lot of you guys were asking if it's on the website yet.
Well, if you don't have it in your store yet, at least you can order it from the website.
Yeah, it should be online now. So that's exciting. Yeah, so let's show what we got. So you got some new colors. I got a few colors that I didn't have, and we also had a few repeats because there's just some really hot colors.
There's a lot. I really like the selection
Yeah.
that they decided to start with.
They all look really nice together. There are a lot of colors that feel like fall, but then I was looking at your selection today. I was like, this feels very springy. Like, there was a nice, it just all works. Like, the colors are just great. So, you got one skein of the lavender in Cozy. We got only Cozy Cup today. I don't think we got any of the Posh Pearl today.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, because we have a lot of Posh right now from Big Twist.
From Joann's.
And it's pretty much like a 1-to-1. So, we wanted to get some of the Cozy Cup. But yeah, here's the lavender. It's beautiful. You got...
Everything is super soft, too.
Yeah.
There's no losers.
Well, I can say now, too, I have used the Cozy Cub for a few different plushies, which we'll show you in a bit. I have noticed that some skeins are softer than others. Some of the colors, I don't know if it's just the dye or what. But, yeah, the skeins that are really nice are just like butter. They're so smooth to work with. So nice. And then the colors that are not as soft, I've noticed the olive green. I don't know if this is for all of the olive green, but the skeins that I have are a little bit rougher. But even that is a delight to work with. Absolutely zero shedding so far.
Even their worst is better than their best from Slim.
Yeah. Almost zero shedding even when you cut the end. Like, barely anything comes off the end. It's so nice. I can tell right now, feeling this, that this pink one is one of the, like, rougher skeins.
Yes.
But it's still
soft.
Soft, yeah. So, love it. Okay. We have, now this is one of the really soft ones.
Oh yeah, that's a cloud.
Yeah. This is the pale green. Beautiful. You didn't get any green last time, but now you did.
Right, I didn't get any of the new greens.
This one is green. It's
I don't
straight
use
up
green as much as you do.
I use a ton of green. So you got 2 skeins of this green. Beautiful. Okay, so that's your part of the haul.
Alright, so I did get 5.
Yes.
You were right. Okay. And I got a darning needle set.
Oh yeah, I think it's at the bottom.
Yeah.
We both got new darning needles because I'm down to 1.
Same.
Other than my really long one.
Right.
And you just never know when it's going to disappear. So we were like, we should get darning needles before we're left with none. So I'm glad we did that today. I got 2 white skeins, and I can tell these are really soft. And I plan on making mostly my mini ghosts with these because I got to start thinking about fall and Halloween soon.
Mm-hmm.
Because our next market is August, but then after that it's like
September.
Full-on fall craziness. So I want to start making ghosts pretty soon. And I was making them all with the Sweet Snuggles Light and the Chenille Home Slim. And they come out a good size. We only charge $5 for them. So it's like a nice little, you get something, but you don't feel like you're spending a ton.
It's a loss leader item.
What's that?
That's like what the supermarkets put on the end caps to bring you into the store,
Oh,
and then
okay.
you buy the other stuff.
Yeah.
So we have a few items like that, like the mini whales, the mini octos, the tiny turtles.
Yeah. It's also great for little kids where like the parents don't want to have to spend a lot.
Right. Or families with multiple kids.
Yeah. So you're getting something really cute, but you're not breaking the bank.
Right.
But I'm excited to make them in the Cozy Cub. I think they're going to come out a little bit smaller than they do in the Home Slim and the Sweet Snuggles, but it'll still be bigger than they would come out in the Posh.
Right.
So.
It's also something that we're doing. We don't spend a lot in material cost for these. It's mostly in labor.
Yeah.
But it's something that we make so often and in such high quantity that we're so quick at it that it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I'm happy to sell them for $5.
Yeah.
Okay. I got 2 more skeins of the... Oh, wait, this is different. I got 1 more skein of the pale green and 1 more skein of the green. I just think they're so pretty.
They really are.
They're beautiful, and I have a feeling I'm going to be making a lot of like frogs and stuff. I really want to get Melly-inspired Crochet's little frog pattern.
You remember what
so
the name
cute.
of it was?
Oh, I can't remember now because she has 2 different sizes.
Was it like, it wasn't Frogbert?
No, it's not Frogbert. I can't remember his name.
Like Norbert or?
No.
It was. I thought it was something with like a Bert or something.
I'll look at it later because I'm probably going to get it today.
Ah!
But I love her pattern. And then I'm also interested in a Crochet by Yanina frog that's in like a little floaty, which I think might be based on a Jellycat because I saw somebody else
It
make
seems like it would be.
a very similar one, and I was like, oh, that's like. So I think they were both inspired by Jellycat, but
You're really getting into the Jellycats now.
I know. We'll talk about those. But look at how pretty. So frogs and turtles, and there's a lot of stuff that will be made with all these greens.
The yarn is
Pickles.
soft.
Oh yeah, the pickles, duh.
Yeah, but the color is also soft.
Yeah, it's just a beautiful green, especially
Yeah.
the regular, just straight up green. I love it.
It's not a harsh, hard on the eyes green.
Yeah.
It's very soothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, beautiful. Reminds me of like green tea.
Yeah.
Ah.
Matcha baby.
Yeah. I got 1 skein of the warm gray. I didn't get this one last time, but it's a really nice like tan gray. It's got some brown in it.
It's perfect for like a lighter teddy bear.
Yeah, teddy bears would be really cute. I also thought it might be nice to do some turtles like that,
Oh yeah.
right? I don't usually do like a body color,
Mm-hmm.
like the body in this color, but I think that would look really nice. Or even body shell.
Yeah.
I just think they look really good together.
You could go either way.
Yeah. Because some people really, a lot of people really just want like the natural colors, the colors that you would find in nature, not just like a hot pink turtle, which I do love, but a lot of people just want like realistic looking colors.
Well, that's why I like the mystical so much for the
Mm.
turtles, because it really gives some dimension and it
Yeah.
makes it look more realistic.
Yep. I got 1 skein of the cream color. I plan on using this for mostly for the snail bodies for all of the Garden Home Market snails. I have almost all of her pattern packs, and there are some that I just haven't even gotten to make any yet because I bought them when we were like really heavily in the market season in the fall and then the holidays last year. So I'm excited to work on some of those over the summer and just have them ready for the fall and for the holidays. And I really like the cream color for the body.
Well, the vegetable ones that you made were very popular.
Yeah,
at
we
the
sold a
last,
few.
second to last market.
Yeah, so I'm excited to make some more of those. I didn't even get to make any of the corn ones for the corn festival last year, so this time I'm making some corn snails. And then, last but not least, I got 1 skein of the red color in the lineup. This one is called Red. It's a little bit more of like a...
Brick.
Yeah, it's like a brick red. It's not like a bright
Mm-hmm.
fire truck red. So it's an interesting color that I don't really have in my arsenal yet, my yarnsenal.
Yeah.
So
Arsenal.
yeah, I'm not 100% sure yet what I'm gonna make with this. I want to make little crabs, but I don't know if this is the right red for
I
that.
don't think it's the right red. I think this is more of a fox red.
Yeah, fox would be cute. Even dinosaurs would look really good in this.
Yeah.
So dinosaurs and dragons would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried. I know I'm gonna find things to make with this. And then this is the darning needle set that we both got this.
Those are pretty good quality.
Yeah, they're pretty long too, which I like. And this part is long as well.
Those are a lot smoother than the one that you lent me yesterday. Like the one that you could tell that
That needle's been through a lot.
it has.
So that needle I've been using as my like primary one needle for a long time.
Well, I had this set that I was using for a long time that I'm down to one of now.
Yeah.
And it has served me very well. Like, it does not hurt your hand at all. It's very smooth. It's substantial in
Yeah.
case you got to go digging in there with the needle.
Doesn't feel like it's gonna snap.
Yeah, exactly.
That's our yarn haul.
All right.
Yarn and needle haul.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, Bubby. All right, so before we get into this week's makes, we wanted to share a custom order that we put together a few weeks ago. This one was the one that we kept saying like, oh, it's a secret, we can't tell.
Right.
Because this was supposed to be a surprise for someone who does watch our videos. So we were commissioned to make a beautiful pickleball playing kitty cat.
Yeah!
For Steven. And this was from Steven's husband, Caleb. I love these two. They're so sweet.
These guys are the best.
And all of their cats are named after amazing drag queens.
Yes.
Which is just so fun. So we were thrilled to get this order because it sounds like so much fun. And we just recently started playing pickleball, so
yes,
that's a lot of fun.
We were supposed to name Lammy after a drag queen.
We were going to name her after RuPaul.
Yes, the queen of drag.
Yeah.
And Lammy,
we were going to get her sister,
we were going to get her
whose name was
sister Paula. So she would have been RuPaula. But Lammy's given name before we got her was Polly.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't feel like RuPolly fit.
You were just the perfect kitty for us.
So when we went to, well, her name was supposed to be Susie Sue from Susie and the Banshees. And it just didn't fit her when we got her.
No.
And Sean is a huge fan of Lamb Chop, as is most of the world now, judging by the amount of Lamb Chop dog toys there are.
We love Sherry Lewis.
We love Sherry Lewis. And, whoops. Oh. So you're talking about me.
Lammy.
So it just seemed like the perfect fit for her.
Yeah. But anyway, we just got on a tangent.
Sorry.
But that's okay. We're going to show you now some photos of the kitty that we made. So this kitty was made with the Nooks Hooks Shop no-sew cat pattern.
Right.
And she has a bunch of different breeds available to follow the pattern. But this one is unique to Caleb and Steven's cat.
Right.
They have two kitties that we were modeling this one after.
And their names
Manila and Trixie.
Right.
But we went mostly with Manila for this one, for the face and everything, because they're both kind of like
Siamese-ish?
Mix-ish.
Siamese calico?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we modeled it more after Manila, but we used
Manila
Big
Luzon.
Twist. Yes, Big Twist Posh yarn, which worked up really nicely. So
Yes, it
I
did.
made the cat with the t-shirt. So they wanted a black t-shirt because Steven always wears a black t-shirt for pickleball, which is very fun. So I used part of the hoodie mod from Nooks Hooks to make this. I just made the sleeves shorter and I didn't do the hood part. So that was that. And then I passed the plushie over to you to make the little paddle to go along with her. Or him. No, to go along with him. And you did a great job on the paddle.
Oh, thank you. I really just freehanded it. And then I wanted to match Steven's paddle because Steven had rainbow hologram.
Around the...
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's like in a hologram print. It's like shiny.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do that because I don't have shiny yarn. But I did want to make sure to incorporate the rainbow in there, especially since this is Pride Month. And I did the best I could.
I think it looks great.
Turned out pretty nice.
Yeah, so you used acrylic yarn for the paddle.
Right.
And I think you put like a little toothpick or what in there?
A skewer.
Okay.
It's like wooden, but it's not just all pointy. Like the end of the skewer was actually kind of flat, like a real pickleball handle. So I glued on the handle part, the yarn onto the handle part, and then just crocheted the two paddle pieces around the top part.
Right.
And then went in afterwards and did the embroidery of the rainbow around the outside. It was something.
It looks amazing.
Thank you. So does yours.
Thank you. We're happy to report that both Steven and Caleb and the kitties love the little plushie. So
we were so thrilled.
We were honored to make this for you guys.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so now back to our regularly scheduled makes.
Oh, hi.
Hello. Welcome back to Granny by Nature. It's Friday today.
Yes.
It's Friday. So that means we have lots of new makes to share with everybody. And we have extra new makes because the last video was a market recap. So we have all the stuff that we've been working on since last weekend. So we have lots of fun things to share.
Well, some of us have made more than others.
That's okay, though. It's okay to wanna...
I've been busy.
You've been very busy. Also, if you are curious, my brother is currently listening to some classic Winnie the Pooh. Love it. Right, Sean?
Sean, could you turn it down just a little bit?
No.
Oh.
So there.
Oh my.
But we have some repeats from before. We've got lots of new ones. So we have these 2 big baskets to go through. Well,
And
medium
these baskets are new too.
These baskets are new. These are from Sam's Club. And they were on sale.
A 2-pack for $10.
That's pretty good. They got nice wooden handles, but this actual basket is like plastic.
But it's kind of nice. Like
It's a
if
nice
you needed
presentation.
some tableware or something.
Yeah.
Or even if you just needed something to keep your bags in
Mhm.
or supplies when you're at market.
There you
or if, like, we use these on the sofa all the time.
Yeah.
Because when we need to clean off the sofa, it's just a lot easier to take the basket away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, I was filming up here. The basket's down here. These were actually from Target. I have 2 of these as well.
Yeah.
Where's the? And this one also has wooden handles, but it only has one
Oh, this
wooden
is like
handle.
a very similar
Yeah, but this one's
look.
metal.
Yeah, this one is metal.
Yeah. But these were. I forget how much those were. Like $10 each or something. So
For
like
one. So this is...
so the one at Sam's Club was a much better buy.
Yeah.
But the one at Sam's Club was originally $15 for 2, I think.
Right. They're on clearance now.
Right.
Yeah. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me start here because I told you guys I started using the new Cozy Cub yarn, which I love. So let me show you some of the things I made with the Cozy Cub. If you've been around for a while, you will recognize
Oh my
Carlos
God.
the Corn.
Is that Carlos?
It is, and this is a pattern by Green Crafts Toys. And if you're looking for this one, because it's an older pattern that we've used before, it's in volume 1 of the Google Doc.
Let's get a close-up on Carlos.
But look
so
at
everyone
Carlos.
can enjoy everything about him.
He is made exclusively with the Cozy Cub yarn and then a little bit of Posh on the mouth. But yeah, this is the Cozy Cub yarn in action. Absolutely love it. He comes out of his husk.
Carlos has a very 1970s color story.
He does, yeah. These colors are giving 70s.
70s kitchen.
I love it. I love the 70s color palette.
Harvest gold, avocado green, and poopy brown.
I think technically this is supposed to be orange, but it does work as a brown.
Yeah.
But yeah, Carlos is adorable. I made him last year for the Corn Festival, and they sold very quickly. I only had like 5 of them last time. I've made a few for custom orders. So like this is a great pattern. As written, I believe they have you make the arms and the legs separately, and you actually crochet them in. But I just crochet them as you go.
I like your solution.
Thank you. I will say though, if you're gonna crochet them in, because this is bottom to top, your legs are technically, and your arms are technically upside down. So like this is kind of like the wrong side.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be, if you were gonna do it the way the pattern says, you would have the right side facing up. But I don't think it makes that much of a difference.
I don't think it makes a whole hell of a lot of difference.
And I think most people are going to have him in the corn husk anyway.
True.
But, like, I think it looks fine like that. So, yeah, this is Carlos. I really enjoyed working with the Cozy Cub yarn. I think I already mentioned this. It works up, it's a bit thinner than Sweet Snuggles or Chenille Slim from Michaels, but it is thicker than Posh, or I would say potentially even Parfait Chunky. I've only worked with Parfait Chunky a little bit. It might actually now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's comparable in weight and like workup size to a Parfait Chunky.
The day after we got the yarn, you could not stop raving about how enjoyable it was to work with.
Yeah, I have noticed though that some skeins, or even it seems like it's by color even, I don't know if it's something with the dye process, some are softer than others. Like this orangey brown is one of the softest yarns that I've ever worked with. It's so smooth. It glides on the hook. Whereas this olive green was a little bit tougher, but still a joy to work with. Still lovely.
Still high ranking.
High ranking. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, like zero shed. Even when you cut the ends, like barely anything comes off. Sewing, I did do a bit of sewing on some other projects with this yarn, and it was a dream. Zero shed. Super strong. You could face shape with this. You could sew with this. So it is a good quality yarn.
Love to hear it.
Looking forward to using it more. So I made 3 of the Carloses because we do have the Corn Festival coming up in August. That's our next market. So I wanted to get a little bit of a start on those.
They're just so cozy.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet what my goal is for amount of these to bring. I think I brought 5 last year, and I want to bring more, but I don't want to go insane with it.
I would shoot for 7 to 10.
Yeah, I think 7 to 10 would be good. And if I have them left over, that's fine, because I think they will sell.
They're so
at other
popular.
events. Yeah. It's like pickles. I think this is the type of thing that would sell at other events.
They're year-round because they are unique.
Yeah, they're really cute. I love that you can take the husk and the hat off, too.
People generally like plushies that go above and beyond. So, like...
There's something to this.
There's something to do.
He's got some personality, too.
Especially the popping items that we do. When we tell people that they pop, you know, like cable and canvas, or
they're always like, oh, it's even better.
It's like a whole nother level.
Yeah.
And it pretty much seals the deal.
This guy also, just the vibes, maybe it's the arms, I don't know. He reminds me of the peanut butter jelly time.
He also reminds me. He also reminds me of Grow a Guy.
Yeah, I could see that. The SNL sketch.
Yeah.
Dude, are you a grow guy? If you know what we're talking about, leave it in the comments.
If you know, you know.
Okay. So, also with the Cozy Cub yarn, I did make some of the corn snails. I made 3 of those. I didn't get to make any of the corn ones last year, so I'm excited. We got some in the works here.
They're really fun.
So this is from Garden Home Market on Etsy, and I believe I mentioned this earlier, I have most, if not, I think I'm just missing a few of her snail patterns, but I have most of her pattern bundles. They're all so cute. This one, this is the first time I'm making it. There is a bit of sewing, of course, because you have to sew the shell onto the snail. So like there's sewing for any of the snail ones, but this one in particular, you also have to make all of the leaves individually and sew them on. But it's not a lot of sewing for each leaf, because you could just do, I did a little bit on the bottom, and then I just tacked the top.
So you didn't go around the edge?
I didn't go around the entire
Okay.
thing. I don't think you need to. But
a lot of people do get what this is, but a lot of people also are like, llama?
Is this a llama? Yeah, sometimes it does. They don't see snail, which is fine. But this one was really fun to make.
It's whatever they want it to be.
Yeah. And, you know, sometimes I like to tell you guys what I was watching when I made these, what I associate them with when I look at them now. And these guys I was working on while we started watching The Bear Season 4.
Oh, the Bearzada snails.
Bearzados. So I'm going to say, I just have to tuck in a little from when I did the mouth.
Yeah.
This one is Carmi. This one is Dee Dee, Jamie Lee Curtis's character.
Oh.
And this one is going to be Cousin.
Oh, it's not Sugar?
No, this will be Cousin.
Okay.
So that's a lot of fun. I'm obsessed with The Bear. I love it so much. So if you guys are watching The Bear, I hope you're enjoying. Sean and I are about halfway through the 4th season, so I think we're probably going to finish it tonight. We're going to binge
very
it.
far behind.
Yeah. It's okay.
I have other stuff going on.
I'm jealous. You get to like watch it fresh. I want to watch it again. I'm curious to see how it's going to end because I heard a lot of people saying the finale is like a masterpiece. So
wait, this is the final season?
no, I just mean the finale of the season.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know if it's been renewed yet or if this is it.
I don't know.
But from what I've seen so far, it's been excellent. So, Garden Home Market, love the snails. Some of the snails take longer than others. I will say this one is a bit more intensive with all the leaves and everything, but I like to batch make these and it makes it go a lot quicker because you're just like, I literally sat there and made 12 of these leaves and then I was like, all right, let's sew them on. I made the corn first and then I made the snails last. So
interesting.
That was my process. Sometimes I make the snails first and then I make the shell. But it depends on the day. Okay. Also with the new yarn. Ooh, look at this cutie.
It's like Shrek frog.
Oh my god, I love it. Sean's like, what?
Where's the frog go?
Does that look like Shrek?
Yes.
He's got a vest like Shrek. So this pattern is by Madeline Mako. And I got this back when she had her like 70% off sale. And I bought like 5 or 6 of her patterns.
Oops.
This one, I think his name is Tad, which is really cute. There's also a girly modification where you do like a little tutu skirt. I think there's also a flower hat. I like this vibe though with the vest and the messenger bag. You could also do, there is a pattern included for a mushroom bag that you make. I like this one for him, but I think I am going to do one with the mushroom bag as well.
Does his messenger bag have a laptop or a fresh change of gym clothes?
Yes, and it's so funny because, no it doesn't, but that is like a quote from the original Queer Eye series when they were talking about how guys should start using messenger bags, and we have just held on to that for, how long is that?
It's gotta be like 20 years.
At least 20 years, if not more. But we love the original Queer Eye 5, right? Carson's my favorite, but I love all of them.
You know what I got to say?
What?
Hi, J-Lo.
What's the Chunky say?
Wait, why are you quoting Chad from SNL?
Oh, it's Chad. I thought it was
Chunky
Tad.
No.
Close enough.
He's playing eat them!
He's gonna eat him!
Just say no.
I know.
Don't do the repeats.
I enable sometimes,
Yes.
but what can I say? So Tad, very, very cute, very easy workup. You make the legs and the arms, and you crochet them in. And then I'm trying to remember. I can't remember now off the top of my head if the head is crocheted. I think you crochet the head with the body.
It looks like that's what the deal is.
I'm pretty sure you do. And then you sew the eyes onto the top.
Oh, okay.
You sew the eyes on the head.
Right.
Yeah, because I have this thing that I like to do with my husband where I'll show him a plushie that's like clearly not done and be like, done! And it's like missing the the eyes on the top and all that. It just looks like some green dude.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I did that with this one. But he's cute. The vest was really easy to make. It all comes off. The bag was super easy, so he's adorable.
Again, looks very cozy.
Yeah, he looks like a nice little fall, autumn frog.
And this is completely Cozy Cub.
This is all Cozy Cub yarn as well, yes. And all of these colors, all 3 of these colors were really smooth and nice to work with. Mwah. Madeline Mako. All right. Okay, I have 2 more little cuties from my Cozy Cub adventures so far. I just made these this morning. I think I mentioned this pattern earlier in the video that I wanted to get it. And
I love it.
Ah!
So cute. Kiss.
Frankie Junior. Mwah. This is Frankie Junior. It's a cute little froggy pattern by Jellyfish Crochet. We love watching her videos.
Yes.
And she's a very talented designer. So this, you actually can get 2 different sizes. I only got the small one, and now I'm kind of regretting not getting the bundle with the bigger one too. With the daddy frog.
She's really a great vlogger too.
She is. But look how cute. This is no-sew. And this is the Cozy Cub yarn as well. And let me see, what can I say about this? So you crochet the legs as you go. It's from bottom to top.
Go.
And then you do the whole body with the legs, not the arms. And then after you close it up, you go in, surface crochet your arms on, and then you just do this little ridge at the end for the mouth.
Twilight
And it's
Sparkle.
so adorable. Twilight Sparkle's in Ponyville.
You're enabling.
I know.
Twilight Sparkle voice song said, Pinky, go.
Sean, go do your puzzle.
You want to work on your puzzle?
P is for Pinky.
No, he doesn't. But these are very quick workup. You can make them in so many different color combinations. I'm going to do mostly like greens. I want to do some brown for like more of a toad vibe.
You could also use a variegated or
Totally could.
a mystical.
Yes, yeah, mystical would be cute. Come out
Especially
a bit
the
larger.
green or the red.
Yeah, I think it would be cute even in this color combo of like the fresh green or the spearmint and then the yellow color
Yeah.
in the mystical yarn. I'm going to try that maybe this weekend.
You could also do a pink and a blue for
Yeah.
fun.
I think I saw she did on her channel like a strawberry one with like a pink body. And I think maybe the belly patch was white, I want to say. And then she just put like a little leaf thing on the top for the strawberries. It was so cute. So I'm probably going to do some pink ones too. I think I'll go mostly natural colors, but then throw on a few
For
fun ones, you know. But this is adorable. Melly-inspired crochet.
Love it.
Excited to make more.
That's it, baby Twilight Sparkle.
Alright, Sean, you're having way too much fun right now. You need to reel it in.
A little bit. All right. Let's see what else we have in here. Ooh, we have a make from Big Twist Posh.
I really messed this up.
Well, this is the Wonder Crochet, and you've made this pattern before.
I have, but I have not made the...
The eyes on the top like this?
Yeah, haven't made the plop version. I've made the sitting up version.
Yeah, there are two different ways that you can put the eyes on.
The way the pictures were in the pattern just didn't make sense to me. Maybe I missed something. I don't know.
Well, the top all looks good, but then when
It
you were
was just
closing
the
up the bottom, it looks like you have the wrong side facing out.
Yeah.
Which, I mean...
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, a lot of people are not even going to care about that. They'll just be like, oh, it's a different texture.
Yeah.
But we obviously
We
noticed.
know.
Yeah. I think you probably just had it, like, facing the wrong way,
I
maybe.
just had it oriented wrong or something, but it
Something
just
went awry.
didn't make sense.
But he's so cute.
He is cute.
I love this pattern. I think it's adorable. And is this
Crabs.
all... Yeah. Is this no-sew?
No, yes.
Okay. Everything is crocheted in, right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I love the mouth that you did too.
Thank you.
Because it's almost like it's open a little bit, and he's like, ah,
Yeah.
ah.
I always like to do a derp.
Yeah, the derpy mouth. It's fun. I like the eyes you picked too.
Thank you. They're sparkly.
Sparkle. These are just from Amazon.
I tend to hate just the regular black eyes. I think the other ones add so much more, whether it's
yeah. I mean,
shiny
it depends for me.
or weird or...
What's the matter, Sally?
Alright, go work on your puzzle, please, sir.
He's got a lot to say today.
He does.
He's probably like, you two talk way too much. Let me get some in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Wonder Crochet. Love it. Alright, next up, who do we go to next? Maybe we should do these cuties. Okay, so yesterday I was working on some more of the Poggy's Place puppy patterns from her puppy pack. Ponyville. So, I made a few different breeds yesterday. If you guys watched last week, I made, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago, I made some of the Chihuahua, the Lab.
It was last week.
Yeah, and the German Shepherd. I think those were the only 3 that I made last time. And then this time, we added in the Boxer.
I love the Boxer.
The Boxer might be like my favorite so far. We have 2 Boxers. You see they got a little nubbin for a tail.
Yes.
So cute! And then...
No kiss?
No, I feel like I think I got the shaping a bit better on the faces because I didn't have to do like actual shaping on any of them. I just did a better job of like pushing the snout out, which they do note in the pattern, like please push the snout out while you're stuffing it.
Right.
Because it makes a big difference. My eye placement was also a little bit different. I went one row higher on this one than I did on this one.
They both work.
This is what you're supposed to do. This was the first one I did in this. But I think they both look good.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have corgi. Oh wait, 2 corgis. This is another one of my favorites. Look how cute!
Corgis always sell really well.
They do. These are all with the Michaels yarn, mostly the Home Slim. There might be some Sweet Snuggles in there.
Corgis can sometimes, especially in this size, pass for like a Jack Russell
True.
or
Yeah, I mean,
Beagle even.
yeah, there is a Beagle included in the pack too, which I plan on doing soon because Beagles also sell really well for us.
Yeah.
But that is also because they're like more of a versatile look. Like you're saying, like a Jack Russell Terrier, or I don't know.
The pattern.
Yeah, but this is really cute. And then I did one pug. I'm obsessed with this one. So cute, little curly tail in the back.
Boing.
I wanted to make more of the pugs, but I'm like very, very low on this tan color. I think these could also be cute in blanket yarn, and I do have these colors, and they'd come out a little bit bigger. So maybe I'll give that a go as well. But this is just so cute.
You could also use the mystical for that.
Yeah, you could.
Gray cloud.
For sure. And then last night after I got home, late after our live stream, I just did 2 easy, like all one color with the lab pattern. So this could be any type of little cutie.
Right.
Really, really cute.
Very.
Okay. So those were all from
What a
yesterday.
collection.
I know, right? Look at all these little Poggy's Place friends. So we have 7 here from yesterday.
Wow.
And a lot of you guys were saying I should charge 10 for them. And I think I'll give it a go. I'll try it. It's interesting because when you're just doing the single color, these go so quickly. But if you're doing one of the ones like this, it's not going to take forever, but it does take a little more time and effort to do the color changes and everything. So, I mean, like, for this, I would absolutely be like, yes, $10. But then for this one, I'd be like, I could part with it for 8, but I don't want to charge different prices for different breeds.
You know what? It all averages out.
It all averages out, so...
I guess some did take longer, but...
Yeah.
For the sake of sanity, just charge the same price for everyone.
Yeah. I think I might try 10 at the next market we go to and just see what happens, and if it's not really doing anything, then I'll lower it. We'll see what happens. Alright. Next up, I have this bucket of keychains.
Oh my.
Yay!
Oh boy.
So some of these I actually made partially during our last market. I didn't even crochet as much as I wanted to that day because it was just
hot.
So hot. My hands felt sticky, and I hate having like sweaty hands on yarn. I don't want to be doing that. So yeah, like these guys, I made the frog hats during the market, and then I finished them that night. So this is that chick with the frog hat pattern. I use this pattern so much for like standalone chicks, but then also with the keychains. The only difference now when I do this, for the standalones, I try to make sure I'm using the Michaels yarn so it comes out bigger. I also add an extra row to the pattern when I'm doing the standalone one. But the keychain one, I follow it as written. And this is with Posh yarn, Big Twist Posh. And this pattern, so it was translated by Aki Plushies, but I think originally it might be, I think it's originally by Nastic.Toys. But you can find this one on Aki Plushies Instagram. And it's really, really easy, really cute. They sell really well. So we have, I have 4 of those. Yay! And then I have just one right now of the Leggy Frog. This is adorable. These also sell really well. Let me just pull up
Those just kill me.
I know, they're so cute. I love the little face.
I love the way the legs are just like, I'm just gonna go hopping over here.
Yeah. Mr. Longleg. So there's so many Leggy Froggy patterns, but this one that I use is by Celestial CB. It's still, I think it's only like less than $2. It's very cheap. But when I do the keychain version, I shorten the arms and the legs by a few stitches. I think I take out maybe like 3 stitches just so that they're a little
more proportional,
more keychain friendly. But this is like a cute little backpack buddy, purse charm, whatever you want it to be.
Very popular.
It is, yeah. I only did the one that day, but I want to make a bunch of these, not only in green, but I think I'm going to do some other colors too. I mostly do these in green, but every once in a while I'll throw in some pinks or blues or whatever. But they're cute! Love it.
Derp.
Yes. And then we have a bunch of the Mini Mabel chicken keychains. So this, I think Oak and Marlowe has like a Mini Mabel pattern, like an official one. But this, I just kind of like made it work from the original Mabel pattern. So I took out a few rows and like
it's a
changed
good
a few
size.
things. Yeah, but this, I'm happy with the size of it. This is with the Dollar Tree just chenille yarn, the Premier just chenille. And I think it works up a really nice size. It's adorable, got the cute little face. Also, I forgot to mention, this is with Skinny Chenille yarn from Michaels.
Right.
Skinny Chenille. So we have 3 brown. We have 7 in this
marble notebook.
Black and white tweed, yeah, marble notebook. And then we have, I think 7 also in the white. So that's pretty good. These go very quickly. I like to make all of the bodies first and then close them up, attach the keychain, and then do the mouth and the little comb. I know somebody was asking too how we attach our keychains. We're gonna have to show that. Maybe in the next video we can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta go. Okay, we're back. The phone! Alright, so I do want to show you guys how we attach our keychains. We should do that in our next video. We're also, in the next video, we got tagged to do the, what was the official name for it?
Oh, the free Instagram challenge?
Yeah, the one, hold on a sec, I want to get this right.
I wonder if you attach your keychains differently than I attach mine, because we've never discussed it.
Probably, a little bit. I think it's similar, but I think we do something a little bit differently, maybe.
Okay.
But we got tagged to do the Share the Love Instagram challenge by, the challenge is by the Cozy Buckeye and Stacy Makes. Love their channels. So, we were tagged by, I wasn't sure if it was Snuggled or Snuggies. I always mess it up. But we were tagged by Pocket Snuggies on Instagram. So we are going to be sharing our makes in the next video. We just got tagged today, so over the weekend we'll be looking for some fun, new to us patterns on Instagram to try out.
So please don't tag us again, because
I mean, you can, but
I don't know how much time we're gonna have.
Well, we're gonna be showing them on Tuesday. So, if you want to tag us, that's fine.
Okay, I just explained to Maddie how the challenge works.
No, I get it. I just meant, like, whatever. Basically, she's saying don't waste your tag on us.
Right.
Because we're already doing it.
Right.
I just didn't want it to seem like we were discouraging you from
tagging
us.
No. I'm just saying that we're already spoken for.
Yeah, we're in it. So thank you to Pocket Snuggies for tagging us, because I was watching other people do this challenge and I was like, oh, that looks like fun. I was honestly considering just doing it anyway, even if we weren't tagged. Just throwing our hat in there. But that will be a lot of fun, so we're looking forward to that. Alright, back to what we've been making and working on. You have something cute here. Look at this.
Oh,
little Totoro keychain.
I tried making a Totoro keychain before, and it came out enormous.
Right, so this is a different pattern.
This is a different pattern.
Let me pull up the designer. Tell us what you used.
I used gray acrylic.
Oh.
And for the stomach patch, I used the Michaels white tube yarn, which I probably wouldn't make again because my Totoro's with child.
Oh,
Yeah.
it looks really cute though.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, this pattern
It
is
was
by...
very quick.
Yeah. Oh wait, you didn't put your little leaf on this one.
Oh, right, I didn't finish.
I mean, you don't have to, but...
I do want to put the leaf on the head.
This one is by Ayana Amigurumi. Let me show you guys what it looks like with the leaf.
I also
How
did make the
cute.
tiny little white secondary Totoro.
I think they called it Chibi, right?
Yeah, chibi.
Totoro and Chibi Totoro. Cute.
Very cute.
That's adorable. Yeah, so this one I think was a lot quicker for you than the one that you did before, right?
Yeah, much quicker.
Yeah, it's adorable.
Thank you.
I could see people going crazy for these.
Yes. Those I would probably still only charge $10 for.
Yeah. I think it's like a lot less work than the other ones. So.
Yeah.
Cute, cute, cute.
Very cute.
Want to see more of those?
Absolutely.
And was there a bunch of sewing for this or what?
It was all sewing.
Okay, so.
And the eyes.
And then around the eyes.
Yeah.
For a little highlight.
Mm-hmm.
Cute. Okay, let me put that with the other keychains. Cuties. Alright, and then my last ones, let me see.
These are so fun.
So I wanted to get into the Jellycat arena.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I don't have any Jellycats, but my cousin's kids have a bunch of Jellycats.
They must have 200 Jellycats.
They have a ton of Jellycats, and they're so adorable. And,
I could see why people go crazy for them.
yeah. I think part of it, too, is, like, when you get it, don't they, like...
They do a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. This is not a whole thing, but these look like Jellycats. These are Jellycat-inspired. So,
Jellycat dupes.
yes, these are by Crochet Creations 1313. So cute! So we have the sun and the moon. I made these both with blanket yarn. So the bodies for both are mystical yarn. The legs for this one are mystical. And then this one is just regular Bernat blanket. But look how cute!
Why don't you explain how you altered
They're a little
the pattern?
squishy too. Oh yeah. So in the pattern is written for like acrylic yarn, like a weight 4 yarn it looked like. And they were doing double crochets. But I started that and I was like, I don't want to do that because it just felt too holy to me. So I did the pattern with half double crochets, so I still got the size pretty much, but then the holes were not quite as big. And for the legs, I think I followed the pattern. The legs were with single crochets, but I think I took out like 1, maybe 2 rows on the length of the leg just so it fit the plushie a little bit better. Because it's written as if you were doing the double crochets on the body. So I think this is so cute.
I think your changes were very successful.
Thank you. Would absolutely make again. I love it so much. It is a bit of sewing because you got to sew on all of these rays and you sew on the feet and you also sew the 2
Oh, really?
sides together. Yeah, this is 2 pieces together.
They're not crocheted together?
No. So they are sewn together. I think I just did like whip stitch around. And then the moon is a lot simpler process. This one, you're basically crocheting like a huge flat piece and then folding it in half and sewing around the edge. And then you sew on the legs. But look at their little faces.
Very, very cute.
I love it. I'm absolutely going to make more of these. I think they're adorable. I love the vibe. I love the aesthetic.
I think they're very squishy and cozy.
Yeah, I do think also it would be a good idea to make some of these with embroidered eyes because I think people would really like something like this for like a nursery for a newborn baby.
Mm-hmm.
A baby.
So too. It's perfect for a nursery theme.
Yeah, I think it's really, really cute. So definitely recommend these. But you might want to do half doubles instead of doubles.
Right.
I think single, you could totally do singles, but it would come out quite a bit smaller. So maybe do the half. All right.
Just the half.
Just the half, please. And then, let's see. Do you have any other finished ones or just your whip? Let's see your whip.
No, I'm just working on
This is so pretty.
my Cardinal.
This is a custom order for Maria. And this is coming out beautiful.
So this still needs
Let me pull up the designer.
mohawk on the top.
Mm-hmm.
It needs another wing for the other side. It needs the feet, and it needs the tail base.
Yeah. Now this is with Posh yarn, Big Twist Posh.
Right.
And you stuffed it with the polyfill, and then you put the poly pellets
Yeah.
at the bottom. Was that in the pattern, or you just it's
No,
something
it
you wanted
was in
to
the
do?
pattern.
Okay. Yeah, so it's got a little bit of more weight to it. I think it can stand up on like a flat surface a little
Once
bit.
the feet and the tail base go on,
Oh.
it will help
That's gonna be so hot.
it stand up better.
Yeah. Ooh, you got that pomegranate color.
Yeah.
I tried to get some of that, and the time that we ordered it, they were like, we don't have this anymore. So I never got any, but it looks so nice.
I was discouraged when I first started making it, but now that all of the pieces are starting to
it's
come
coming
together, it's going to be okay.
This pattern is by, I never say this right, Sons Popkes.
Okay.
I've used, I think, 2 of their patterns before. Both of them were dog patterns. And this designer has the most realistic, beautiful patterns. Like, her animals look so realistic.
I
But
do.
keep in mind, these patterns are written for acrylic or like cotton or whatever, like smaller weight yarns. So they work up a lot bigger if you're using a plush yarn, which
We are.
we do.
I mean, I'm not shy of using acrylic.
Yeah, but even so, this is a great size.
It's a good size.
It's not huge. It's not super tiny. The 2 dogs that I've made with her patterns both came out like a really great little plushie size. So she has like a lot of great details in her patterns that make them look realistic. Like you can look here at the example photo from the pattern. Look how beautiful that is.
I love it.
Yeah, it's gonna look great too when you put the
hair
on the top.
Mine's a little bit taller because I must have put in an extra row or something.
But it looks great.
Thank you.
I love how it's coming out. Maria, hope you love it. All right, so I think that's everything, right?
Yeah.
Good stuff. A lot of good stuff this week. Fun
And a cat
stuff.
butt.
Hi, Lamb. Oh, now he's quiet in the
I
other
know,
room.
right?
All right. Well, anyway, we have some fun stuff coming up. We're actually going to be designing new business cards, hopefully this afternoon, and getting that going because our old ones, that was before we actually designed our logo.
Right.
So these will be more cohesive with our brand. And I think we're going to add a little bit more info to them as well. I don't think we even had our names on our old ones.
We didn't.
We didn't have our names on there. Which isn't 100% necessary, but it's nice. And then I think we're going to put our email on there as well. We already had Etsy and Instagram, but I think we should add email on there
Well,
too.
it's a good thing we didn't put our email on the other one because we had a different email back then.
Yeah. So, we will show you guys that in the next vlog, hopefully. And you can see what it looks like. I think we're going to be using Vistaprint because they've served us well in the past. But yeah, that's that. We also just officially got approved for the Apple Festival in October. So we're looking forward to that. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any other like big updates.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. But we have fun stuff coming up next week to show you guys. So we hope you will join us for that.
You'll just have to subscribe to find out.
Yeah. I can't stop looking at this. It's so pretty. All right. So we are going to go. We got other stuff to take care of. So actually, I'm going to get on the exercise bike. It's freaking late.
Oh my goodness. It's almost 3 o'clock.
All right, well, thank you all so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this. Let us know what you were working on. If you were working on a project during this, let us know how you've been doing.
If you made it this far, put the bird icon, the bird...
Put a bird on it.
Yeah, put a bird on it. Any bird.
Yeah. And
in the comments.
I am planning on catching up on comments over the weekend as well. So thank you all so much for your lovely comments. All right. So thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend. And until next time, much love.
Bye.